WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News at 5.
ABC hits pause on Jimmy Kimmel Live, saying the show is off the air indefinitely. It's our top story at 5. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jorma Duran. The late night show was suspended after Kimmel made comments during his Monday night monologue about the man accused of killing Charlie Kirk. The decision comes after pressure on ABC from Nexstar, the company that owns WLNS. Reaction is pouring in from across the entertainment and political world, including President Trump. Gwen Baumgartner is here for you now with the latest on the controversy.
Trump must go now!
Jimmy Kimmel is off the air for now, and the news brought a small group of protesters to the studio where he tapes his long-running late-night show. The controversy erupted over comments he made Monday night.
He had some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
ABC took action after the nation's largest local television company took a stand. Nexstar Media Group announced it was pulling Kimmel from the 28 ABC affiliates it operates.
ABC also got an earful from the head of the FCC over Monday's broadcast. Chairman Brendan Carr says late night TV needs a wake-up call.
I think there's a lot of commentary on late night having shifted dramatically over the last 10 years. It used to be that they would go for laugh lines, and it's shifted to going for applause lines.
Thursday, President Trump dismissed free speech concerns and celebrated Kimmel's suspension.
Well, Jimmy Kimmel was fired because he had bad ratings more than anything else, and he said a horrible thing about a great gentleman known as Charlie Kirk. And Jimmy Kimmel is not a talented person. He had very bad ratings, and they should have fired him a long time ago.
On Capitol Hill, several Democratic lawmakers said they do see a threat to free speech.
When the head of the FCC is talking openly about taking away the broadcast license, then that is the government trying to exercise censorship.
Kimmel's contract with the network is up in May of next year. Gwen Baumgartner, CBS News, Los Angeles.
President Donald Trump is now asking the U.S. Supreme Court for an emergency order to remove Lisa Cook from the Federal Reserve's Board of Governors. The Republican turned to the High Court today after an appeals court refused to go along with his effort to oust Cook, who participated in Wednesday's Fed vote cutting its key interest rate. Many believe Trump wants to reshape the Fed's 7-member governing board and strike a blow at its independence. Trump accuses Cook, an MSU professor on unpaid leave due to her current position, of mortgage fraud related to properties in Michigan and Georgia. Cook denies the charge and refuses to leave her post. Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist says he's more of a software developer rather than a Lansing insider running for governor, which sets him apart from the rest of the field. Our Capitol correspondent Tim Skubic is here for you now with the latest on the Gilchrist campaign.
Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist was an outsider when candidate Gretchen Whitmer picked him for her running mate. And while she was the consummate Lansing insider with years of legislative experience under her belt, he is telling votes now as he's running for governor that he's not an insider, he's a software developer ready to take on artificial intelligence.
I don't sound like people in Lansing. The only candidate in this race, and frankly the only person in the country, who has the experience of being an actual software developer at a time when software is eating the world.
The lieutenant governor argues at a time when the wealthy appear to be doing very well while the little guy is not, his goal in running for governor is to make life affordable for working families.
I'm running for governor as someone who will fight to fix that system so that people can afford to stay here in Michigan and succeed.
The LG does not mention his opponents by name, but candidate Jocelyn Benson, for example, does have strong connections to money. He says that.
It's like if this is a contest about who got the most millionaires in their phone, like that's not me. I'm connected to working people.
Without mentioning independent candidate Mike Duggan, the lieutenant governor reflects that it is one thing to complain about the system of politics being broken, but
what we need to do is have people who are willing to call that out, but also have the credibility to actually do something about it.
Like Governor Whitmer, the LG supports raising the corporate income tax to help fund education and other necessary state services. And like the governor, if invited to the Oval Office to converse with the president, he's in. Adding this, however.
And I'll have a conversation or a confrontation about when something is hurting the people of Michigan.
Would you go in the Oval Office with the president?
If we need to have a confrontation or a conversation, I'll go do that.
As for the insider chatter under the dome that he can't win,
it's absolutely false.
Here for you in Lansing, Tim Skubic, 6 News.
Officials in Jackson are still investigating a deadly house fire that happened Wednesday morning on the 6800 block of Maple Lane Road. When fire crews arrived, first responders say the home was fully engulfed. After the fire was brought under control, 2 people were found dead, a 46-year-old man and a 44-year-old woman inside the home. Both are believed to be the homeowners. Autopsies will be conducted to determine the cause of death, and the investigation remains ongoing. At the Capitol, members from the Labor Caucus held a press conference today to introduce a 9-bill unemployment reform legislative package. Sponsors say the package of bills would update processes and strengthen safety nets and prioritize policies that support workers' rights and clean energy.
The rhetoric from the right has really shown that they are so out of touch with workers and with low-income families. Just this past 2 weeks after the UIA announcement, my office received inquiries from constituents because they probably received letters or notices in the mail recently and didn't know how to navigate it. And we are 5 years out from the pandemic. This is an issue that should have been addressed, and we are working to address it with this package because we know that this is a major issue.
We'll keep you posted as the legislation progresses.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
With all the nice weather we've seen out there over the past several weeks, no doubt, we're in a bit of a deficit as far as rain goes. The latest drought monitor from this afternoon shows a moderate drought now back into portions of Eaton and Ingham counties. Dry, exceptionally dry from south of Lansing through Jackson. Then as you head north near Saginaw, now we've got some serious drought conditions, and it extends pretty far to the south as well. So this is a region-wide drought that we're now dealing with. Good news is we've got some rainfall on the way. The 5-day rainfall totals could be 1 inch or more, especially to our north and to our southwest and possibly our south. For us, nothing too heavy, but we'll have a chance for some showers. Saturday, late afternoon, maybe 1 or 2 pops up. The better chance will be on Sunday and then into Monday when we see the heaviest rainfall, and then it begins to move out by Tuesday. So a couple days, which is good news, means it gets a chance to kind of soak in the ground. Still going to stay mild. Temperatures today in the 80s. We'll be back near 80 again tomorrow. A little bit cooler Saturday, a little bit warmer Sunday. And then we hover in the mid-70s all next week, which is much cooler, but still well above average. By next Sunday, our average high right around 69 degrees. Doppler radar today shows those showers and thunderstorms. These will affect portions like Gratiot County, maybe northern Clinton County, certainly into northern Shiawassee County. We do expect them to begin to wane a bit over the next hour or two. Still a fair number of lightning strikes, however. That means the storms are still fairly intense. Not severe, but fairly strong out there today. Precision cast for tonight. There goes that rainfall. Tomorrow morning, mostly cloudy skies on the way. Maybe we'll see a little patchy fog once again. We should see plenty of sunshine in the afternoon as temperatures warm again to near 80 degrees. Our system to the west is finally getting some instability close enough that as we move into Saturday morning, okay, instability's overhead. We don't see a lot developing, a little blip of green here and there beginning to shape up by Saturday evening, and that'll be our best chance for rain, at least for Saturday, will be Saturday evening and Saturday night. Current temperatures 85 for Lansing, same thing in St. John's, 86 in Mason. Skyview Network, we've got nice conditions on the McLaren cam, temperature 86 after a high today of 88, morning low 57, very pleasant outside. In Grand Ledge, sunny skies, temperature 86, morning low also down to 56 degrees, so most of the region did see very comfortable temperatures. Jackson, low temperatures down to 49, that's a cold spot. High though was up to 85 degrees, and finally in Hill, we've got blue skies with a temperature of 83, 84, and 52 the high and low, with our peak wind at around 8 miles per hour. Tonight's forecast, overnight low drops to 59 degrees with increasing clouds. For tomorrow, clouds in the morning, sun in the afternoon. High temperatures tomorrow will climb close to 80 degrees, still well above average. The 6-day forecast as we head through the weekend, rain chances start Saturday evening into Sunday and Monday. Maybe still a pop-up storm Tuesday, but only a 20% chance. We may experience that again next Thursday or Friday with a pop-up storm, isolated in nature, mainly sunny skies through the weekend and highs in the 70s.
Mainly sunny skies. I like that.
Almost as good as certified sunny, not going to be anything else.
I'm going to make that anyway. Alrighty. We're holding another photo contest on our website, this one focusing on fall colors. The Fall Colors giveaway runs through October 3rd at noon. And in a random drawing, 20 entrants will receive a prize package consisting of one car pass for the Night Lights 2025 Halloween drive-through light show at the Michigan International Speedway. The approximate retail value of the prize is $25. Entrants can only submit one photo. You can submit them at WLNS.com/fallcolors.